I can understand. 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 Boy, I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens because I don't know why that happens. And more painful than that happening is not knowing why it's happening. So I appreciate everyone sticking around. I appreciate your patience. And I'm going to get started here. There are 4 people. Whoa! Liquid Courage. Liquid Courage rating with a party of 36. Greetings, Liquid Courage lingo folks. You just missed a whole. You just missed a whole fun thing of technical difficulties. Yes, I had the thing going where it's feeding back, and I can't figure out why because it should be. It says that it's going through the interface, but it sounds like it's coming through the computer mic, and it's very, very upsetting. So anyway, can you all hear Jim? Because I can't, they say. So hey, I have that. Let me go to setup. No, I don't want that. Why is this not happening? That should be muted. Hey, you can hear I can hear you just fine. Okay, cool. Liquid Courage got him all right. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, Jason. A Rogue Clown, and I can't figure out if I'm doing anything wrong since I heard Jason. There we go. Game key is blocked. Why is the game key blocked? Game key should not be blocked. Holy smokes. Hey, everybody. It is I, Gentleman Jim, the third best trivia host in North America, coming at you like I do from here in my subterranean trivia lair. I'm going to move this over for anybody who says they are blocked with their game key. It's right there under my chins. 5SC7. 5SC7 is the game key. And wow, I'm very, very gratified by the number of people who are here. Hey, can I ask you guys a favor? If you are one of the 44 people watching on Twitch, I would like you to do two things if you have not already. First, if you can go to the word live underneath the screen to the left, there's a little button there. It says it's the hub, the Trivia Hubbub H, and it says live. If you can press that, and it's going to make everything smaller, and then you press it again, and it makes everything bigger, that means that you're actually watching me, and I would like that very much. The other thing is, if I could please get a follow. If you're not following me, could I ask you to follow? That would be very gratifying, and I would thank you very much for that. I ain't too proud to beg, folks. But yes, you got here in time to see what happens as I'm trying to dig myself out of technical difficulties. And I need to figure out why I am having audio problems as I go live, because that's no good. But here's the deal. I have 19 questions for you tonight. 10 of them are free response. 9 of them are multiple choice. The free response questions are worth 20 points, and you will have 1 minute to answer them. The multiple choice questions, they're worth 10 points, and you will have 30 seconds to answer each of them. Now, I will tell you right now, the correct answer for every multiple choice question is on the screen. So that's why less time, less points, fewer points, less time. Also, every single question has a speed component to it, a 10-point bank of speed credit, if you will. So if it's a 1 minute question and you answer it in 30 seconds, you'll get an extra 5 points. If it's a 30-second question, you answer it in 15 seconds, you'll get that 5 points. You answer it in a quarter of the time, you get 3/4 of the points. You answer it in 3/4 of the time, you get a quarter of the points. That's how it works. That's fractions. That's not me. That's just math, and that's how it was when I got here. But again, I would genuinely appreciate if you could give me a I genuinely appreciate if you could give me a follow. I'm at 57 followers. That's not a lot of followers. Then again, you drip water out of the side of your mouth while you're drinking, you're not going to get a lot of followers, are you? People aren't showing up for that. But let's do it. Let's do 19 questions. Let's get started. Here we go. Question number 1. It is a free response question. It's 20 points, and you will have a minute to answer. Here you go. Question number 1. It's a lot of words. What nickname is shared by Fonzie's 12-year-old cousin on Happy Days, Christine Nelson in the Degrassi franchise, and Twilight Sparkle's baby dragon assistant on My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic? What nickname is shared by Fonzie's 12-year-old cousin on Happy Days, Christine Nelson a character in the Degrassi franchise, and Twilight Sparkle's baby dragon assistant on My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. So there you go. And I see there are some answers are coming in. There is 17 seconds left on this one. There are some answers coming in. And I don't know what to say. I see how many. I have 10 out of 15 answers in. I have one answer correct. I did not think this was. Oh, I have two answers correct. Excuse me. I have 12 out of 15 in. I have two correct. I'm going to wait another couple of seconds just in case there's some lag. I'm going to get a little bit more, a little bit tougher on the time waiting as things go on. I have 12 out of 15 answers in. Going once, going twice. Yeah, no. So yeah, many of you answered, a few of you answered Chachi. Chachi was not a 12-year-old cousin. He was a nephew, but the 12-year-old cousin who was a bit of a juvenile delinquent who was sent to Fonzie to be straightened out shares a name with Twilight Sparkle's baby dragon assistant and Christine Nelson, who was the punk rocker on the Degrassi Junior High series. And as part of that series, she had a baby, and that baby grew up to be Emma, and she was Christine Nelson. She is Spike from Degrassi, and Twilight Sparkle's baby dragon, also named Spike, and Spike, a little bit obscure Happy Days character. Question number 2, multiple choice question. Multiple choice, it is a current events question. And I'm going to tell you this. You may have to guess. This might be a guesser. But it's worth 10 points, and one of the 4 answers that is on the screen will be correct. I guarantee you this. It relates to a current event media thing that we all heard about in the last couple of days. What is the name of the Texas attorney who appeared as a kitten in a court hearing over Zoom this week saying, "I'm here live, I'm not a cat"? Was that Ben Longacre? Is that Rod Ponton? Is that Lon Falstaff? Or is it Ned Dumont? I got 10 out of 15 answers in with 10 seconds to. I got 12 out of 15 answers in, and one of those is correct. So you got a 1 in 4 chance. You got 3 seconds left. Is it Ben Longacre? Is it Ron Ponton? Is it Lon Falstaff? Or is it Ned Dumont? 14 out of 15 in. Going once, going twice. Can I get 15 out of 15? Is it doable? Can it be done? No, apparently it can't. So, okay, I got 16 people watching. I think I might have a team. I think I might have people teaming up, which I like. By the way, you can do that on your thing. When you come in, you can do that. You can play as a team. Get on a little video chat amongst yourselves, or use Discord or chat or whatever you want. With 14 out of 15 in, most got this correct. Most knew that the correct answer is Rod Ponton. Rod Ponton was the attorney who said, "I'm here live, I'm not a cat." Yeah. So that's, that was a strong response. I appreciate that. Question number 3. Question number 3 is about books that are published. They sell a lot, some of them. Question number 3, you'll have a minute here. What book, which has sold over 18 million copies in its various editions, was first published by mother and daughter Irma Rombauer and Marion Rombauer Becker in 1931? What book, which has sold over 18 million copies in its various editions, was first published by mother and daughter Irma Rombauer and Marion Rombauer Becker in 1931? I got 5 out of 15 in. Sold over 18 million copies. Mother and daughter. Now Marion Rombauer Becker's son, Ethan Becker, is the one holding the reins on this one. Let's see. I got a lot of good guesses here. I got a lot of good guesses. I got some correct answers. I got some incorrect answers. But all of them are okay. One of them is not the greatest guess in the world. One of them is, I'm not going to lie. One of them, somebody put in a particular religious text And I think they knew. I think the person that put in that religious text knew that was not no, that was published before 1931. The correct answer, Irma Rombauer and Marion Rombauer Becker, and now Ethan Becker, they are the ones who gave us The Joy of Cooking. The Joy of Cooking is that multi-million copy selling book there. Let me see here. Just want to make sure. Okay, good. Question number 4, also current events. This one's more pop culture. And this one, again, is a multiple choice question. And one of these 4 answers is correct. Comes from something that happened on TV about 6 days ago. What make of guitar, known for its 70-year history of innovative design, did Phoebe Bridgers smash on SNL with the manufacturer's blessing beforehand? Was it a C.F. Martin and Company guitar? Was it a Jackson? Was it an Ibanez? Or was it a Danelectro? Company with a 70-plus year history of innovative designs. They're known, when you see one of these guitars, you go, oh, I know what that is. Is it a Martin? Is it a Jackson? Is it an Ibanez? Or is it a Danelectro? I got 13 out of 16 in. 16 teams! 16 teams! And one of these 4 is correct. If you read the story, even if you're not a guitar aficionado, you might have seen that the makers of the guitar were in on the whole thing. People were very upset. Very upset. Old people were very upset that this would be something that young people are doing in 2021, smashing guitars. Why, I've never heard of such a thing. Certainly not for every one of the last 5 or 6 decades. Certainly not a thing that people do all the time. Yeah, but Phoebe Bridgers, she went and she smashed her Danelectro. C.F. Martin and Company, that's a very expensive acoustic guitar. They would not be into that. I don't know them that well, but I don't think they'd be into it. Jackson, that is a heavy metal guitar from the 80s and 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Ibanez, that's just not right. But yeah, Danelectro. That's what it was. Question number 5. Question number 5 is a world cultures question. It's about cultures over the whole world. Question number 5, free response. The Dravidian languages are a language family spoken by 220 million people, the majority of whom live in what country? The Dravidian languages are a language family spoken by 220 million people, the majority of whom live in what country? Taking me out behind the woodshed on this one. 30 seconds to go. The Dravidian languages. What do we got here? More than half live in one particular country. What is the name of that country? I got 14 out of 16 in. I got 17 people watching, and that feels very good. Feels very, very good. Hey, by the way, I see that I have the same number of followers that I did when I started, 57. If you have not hit follow on this page, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're one of the people watching on Twitch and you have not followed, please feel free. Don't cost you nothing to follow it. That would help me greatly. And the Dravidian languages, you're talking about the Telugu and the Kannada, the majority of them live in India. India is the answer. And many people had that correct, but not everybody. I'm going to say 64% of you had it correct. Yes, Question number 6. Question number 6. I'm coming at you from New Jersey, Central Jersey to be exact. Central Jersey, yes, it does exist. Central Jersey, currently, we got some snow and ice on the ground, and no reasonable expectation of that changing anytime soon. So we got to go out there. You got to shovel and you scrape. You also you drop these bags of white stuff on the ground. They're like there isn't enough white stuff on the ground already. But question number 6, multiple choice. Which of these chemical compounds is not a common ingredient in commercially available ice and snow melting products? 1 out of 4 of these is correct. Is it calcium chloride? Is it sodium chloride? Is it magnesium chloride? Or is it zinc chloride? Which of these is not a common ingredient in commercially available ice and snow melting products? I've done some research. I looked around. Calcium chloride, sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, or zinc chloride. Which of these would you not find if you go down to your local big box superstore home center thing, the Megalomart? You go down to the Megalomart and you buy your 25-pound bag or your 50-pound bag of stuff to pour on the front walk that after years is going to make the front walk scale and chip away. Which of these is not likely to be in the ingredients list? And some of you know. I could say about half of you know. Sodium chloride, that's going to be in there. Calcium chloride, that's regular old table salt. That's halite, and that's going to be there. But zinc chloride, zinc chloride, I believe, I'm not a chemist. I'm not a chemist. Please do not ask me your chemistry questions, because I won't be able to answer it well. But yes, Ginny Pond, I bet now you are wishing you had stopped to read the ice melt bags at your complex. Exactly. But yeah, they are all salts, but zinc chloride apparently is it's a little too active. It won't work well. Question number 7. Question number 7. By the way, 57% of you got that correct. 57% nailed zinc chloride. Question number 7. It's a free response question, and it's a television question that's going back to the 1960s. It is a television series that I believe many people have watched throughout the years, not just old people. Question number 7. On the 1960s Batman television series, how did Batman and Robin get from Wayne Manor to the Batcave? They were in Wayne Manor. The commissioner would call and say, "Hey, we need you." How would they get to the Batcave? Some of you are right on the money. Some of you, you got to go the half credit route. I'm gonna throw some half credit around for people. Oh my goodness, Poker Rejects, very Poker Rejects. You were so close. You actually gave. You made me give half credit to somebody else because you made such a compelling argument. All right, so there's a whole lot of half credit going around. Trivia Han style hit this one on the nose, and because they absolutely had to be the only ones to get full credit. Trivia Han style. Everyone else got a bunch of half credits. You do get points for your speed though. With half credit, you get instead of 20 points, you get 10 points, and then whatever your speed situation is. And it's Batman that we're talking about. So specifically, we got to go with only one word, and Trivia Han style knows. Bat poles. Bat poles. I will take bat pole, singular, but there were two. There was one for Batman, one for Robin. They go down at the same time, and they flip a switch, and they instantly change into their uniforms. Bat poles for full credit. Fire poles, fireman's pole, pole, all for half credit. Because it's Batman, so you got to have the Bat Cave and the Batmobile and the Batcopter and the Bat grappling hook and the bat pole. You gotta get the bat in there. Question number 8. Question number 8. It's a U.S. history question. It's about voting. It's about women's suffrage. Question number 8, multiple choice. In 1984, what U.S. state became the last to finally ratify the 19th Amendment, granting women's suffrage? Was it Utah? Was it Mississippi? Was it California? Or was it Alaska? In 1984, what U.S. state became the last to finally ratify the 19th Amendment, which granted women's suffrage? 5 seconds to go. One of these is correct. Do you know it? Will you pick the right one? Let's find out. What do we got? I feel like everybody picked from 3 out of the 4. That's what I think. And everybody looked and said, well, there's certainly no way that it could be California. Just can't be. Just can't be. Can't California in 1984. And then they looked and they said, well, maybe it's Alaska. Maybe it's Utah. Maybe it's Mississippi. I will tell you this. Utah was, in fact, one of the earlier states to grant women's suffrage. But Mississippi was the last to finally ratify the 19th Amendment in 1984. Now, that doesn't mean that women couldn't vote there until 1984. Just means that they hadn't ratified the amendment, because once the amendment passed and it became the law of the land, it was less pressing, I guess I'm going to say. Still very important. Still sends a message when you wait, 60 some odd years, 64 years to pass it. Still kind of tells you where their heads were at. But 1984, that was Mississippi. Who'd have thunk it? Mississippi of all places would be the one. Still sitting at 57 followers on Twitch. What have I got to do? Do you want a song? Is that what you want? I'll give you a song. Question number 9. Question number 9. It is a free response question. I'm looking for a first name of a person. And this is a person who works at a place, a chain, a nationwide chain across the U.S. And I apologize if this person, if you are somebody who is not in the United States and has no way of knowing this. Others of us, I am in an area where this chain doesn't exist, but I've been to this chain because I have traveled outside of my home state. So I will brook no protest. Question number 9. What is the first name of the Dallas area Waffle House cook whose chili recipe has been the chain's standard since the early 1980s? It is known as Blank's Chili. What is the first name of the Dallas area Waffle House cook whose chili recipe has been the chain's standard since the early 1980s? And I'm going to say that if there are 17 people in this game right now, there's a very good chance that at least half of you have been in a Waffle House since the 1980s. And it's my theory is correct, because we have, little less than half. We got 11 seconds left. Hey, if you're watching on Facebook right now, I want you to know that you're about 20 seconds behind. You should probably, if you want to play, you should jump on play.trivnow.com/Gentleman Jim. That's me. And you can absolutely jump in the game. Also you can watch on Twitch, twitch.tv/TriviaHubbub. Okay, I'm going to close that one down. I got 13 out of 17 answers in. Some people just didn't like it. They didn't want to play that game. The answer, by the way, is I think, what is it, 5 of you? Yes, 5 of you. And I would have accepted either spelling, but you all got it correct. Bert. It's Bert's Chili. Bert's Chili. Yes, that is that's his name. So 20 points plus speed for Bert. Question number 10, and then we're going to take a look at the leaderboard, and I'm going to beg you for money, and we're going to go from there. Question number 10, multiple choice question. U.S. Highway 20, the longest road in the United States, runs 3,237 miles from Newport, Oregon to what city? Is it Charleston, South Carolina? Is it Baltimore, Maryland? Is it Cincinnati, Ohio? Or is it Boston, Massachusetts? US 20 goes from Newport, Oregon to what city? Is it Charleston? Is it Baltimore? Is it Cincinnati? Or is it Boston? I got 13 out of 17 in. I got a lot of people. I got 18 people watching this game now. 18 people watching this game. How's my count? My count hasn't changed. It's songs that you want. All right. Songs you shall have. My guitar is not handy. Really strange. I don't know where my guitar is. But okay, I'll sing a song if you'll follow me on Twitch. 15 out of 17 are in. I'm shutting this down. The answer, as many of you know, but not all of you, many of you know, US 20 goes from Newport, Rhode Island to Boston, Massachusetts. Baltimore, that's the terminus of US 40. Cincinnati, I'm gonna guess that maybe US 60, maybe US 60 goes to Cincinnati. Charleston, South Carolina, I think that's US 78. I think maybe it's 64 that goes to Cincinnati. Anyway, US 20 goes from Newport, Kentucky, across to Boston, Massachusetts. All right. What am I going to do? Oh, first I'm going to beg for money. Folks, this is a thing that I do, and I enjoy doing it. But it also takes some time. It takes a few hours out of my life. And, if I can recover a little bit of cash for that would be a nice thing. Venmo, Trivia Hubbub, the last 4 digits of my phone number, 9893. Or on PayPal, paypal.me/Trivia Hubbub. Yeah, that's me. Hey, you want to send me an email? That's how you do it, right there. triviajim@gmail.com. If you have a private event, a family event, a work event, a charity event, any kind of thing where you would like somebody to host a trivia game, normally I would do it, that type of thing we normally do on Zoom. We use breakout rooms and we put people in teams so everyone has a chance to work together. Say you have, 75 people, and we put you in groups of 5 or 6, and you got whatever that is, 13 teams all together, something like that. Yeah, that's a thing that we can do, and then we have fun. I ask questions that appeal to a variety of ages and a variety of trivia interests. I do a Family Feud round, which in the UK is known as Family Fortunes round or Family Feud round. That's a lot of fun. It's kind of like Liquid Courage's Mega Sheep, but in reverse. But anyway, I digress. Yes, send me an email. In the meantime, what are we doing? That's what we're doing. I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to display the leaderboard, and we're going to see how we're doing in the beginning of the... Okay, here we go. In first place after the half, after 10 questions, Da Rock is back. Oh, yes, he's back. You know who's back. Da Rock is back. 187 points. Jeffrey with 169 and a half points. Nipping at their heels. Poker Rejects with 140. Shy with 138. We are 138. That's a song by the Misfits, a punk rock band from Lodi, New Jersey. We are 138. Is that the song you want me to sing? I'll sing it. No Better Social Distancing, right behind, like a half a point behind Shy. 103 points for Blacklight Attack. Henry with 100 points, almost right on the nose, 100.7. Trivia Han style, with 79 and change. Was the first one in with Spike. Trivia on style. Well done on Spike. Team Brian, 70 points. Ask My Balls. Ask My Balls with 57 points. Stitch and Stacy with 41 points. Adrian's in the game with 30 points. And what do we got? Below that, Melpan 3486. Sergeant Evil's in the game. Maddie's in the game, but I'm not seeing any points for you. So, all right, we'll keep an eye out on that. That's how we're doing so far. But I got to tell you, second half, I can almost guarantee you all those are going to get mixed up. It happens all the time. All the time it happens. So here we go. Let's go back for question number 11. Question number 11. This is a free response question. Relates to television. It's in the wider world of television. Question number 11. WWE superstar The Miz first came to public attention as a cast member of what reality TV series? WWE superstar The Miz first came to public attention as a cast member of what reality TV series? We got 7 out of 17 in. I got 9. I got 10 out of 17 in. Yeah, The Miz. What do we got? We got 11 out of 17 with 20 seconds to go. What do we have? Where are we? We got 12 out of 17 with 0 seconds left. I'm going to get a little tighter now. Blacklight Attack, I appreciate you putting in an answer at all. Shy, putting in the funny answer. Yeah, 14 out of 17 in, and I'm going to say approximately half of those are correct, maybe a little less. The answer is The Real World. MTV's The Real World. Real World, yes. I will accept any of those answers. The Miz first came to public attention as a member of the Real World cast. Question number 12. It's a multiple choice question. It's about technology. Old technology, new technology. Question number 12. First, successfully demonstrated by Spanish engineer Juan de la Sierra in 1923, the autogyro is a predecessor to what modern technology? Is it the wireless router? Is it the helicopter? Is it the satellite? Or is it the escalator? The autogyro is a predecessor to what modern technology? Is it the wireless router? Is it the helicopter? Is it the satellite? Or is it the escalator? Okay. I think most of you have this one. Okay, yep. Most have this correct. Do I have, how many I have? 13 out of 16 in. 14 out of 16 in. And many teams, but not all, many picking up 10 points at least. A few teams playing it right to the wire. A couple teams picking up speed points. Speed matters, my friends. Speed matters. Helicopter. Helicopter is your answer. Absolutely. Yes. Not the toughest question of the game. What do we got here? We have 86% answered correctly on that one, with a spread in points of about 7 or 8 points. Some people jumped right on it. Question number 13. Question number 13. I'm looking for first name. I'm looking for a last name of a fictional character here. We're going to literature and also film. Literature and film character. But the question specifically aims towards literature. So put your mind in the sense of being at the library, the smell of the books. Can you smell the books? I can smell the books. Question number 13. What is the first and last name of the literary and film adventure hero who made his debut in H. Rider Haggard's 1885 novel King Solomon's Mines? What is the first and last name of the literary and film adventure hero who made his debut in H. Rider Haggard's 1885 novel King Solomon's Mines? 30 seconds to go. We have a 3.5 point spread on for speed on correct answers so far, and it's only going to get wider. That. If you're watching along, sitting at that 57 followers. 57! You mock me with the 57 followers. Yeah. Sitting there with, if you're watching along, you want to send me an email, that's how you can do it. triviajim@gmail.com. 10 out of 16. A lot of people sitting this one out. I'm going to give half credit to someone who has half a name. Yes, many of you knew. Many of you sat this one out. The King Solomon's Mines, that was the book that introduced Alan Quatermain. Alan Quatermain of the later in the film League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, played by Sean Connery. Alan Quatermain. Yeah, King Solomon's Mine. Yes, it was the inspiration or an inspiration for Indiana Jones, but not Indiana Jones. Question number 14. Question number 14, multiple choice question about candy. Candy that you can buy at the store. It's on the shelf. It's been there for a while. I don't feel bad if you've never bought one. You had a chance. Here we go. Question number 14. Which of these is not an ingredient in a Hershey's Take 5 candy bar? Is it caramel? Is it pretzels? Is it nougat? Or is it peanuts? Which of these is not an ingredient in Hershey's Take 5 candy bar? Everyone jumps in on these, on the candy question. Caramel, pretzels, nougat, or peanuts, which is not found. Yeah, apparently some people here bought themselves Take 5 along the way. I'm going to shut this one down. Sergeant Evil in on this one. And what do we got? Yeah, we got that. Nougat. The Take 5, you got the chocolate, you got the caramel, you got the pretzels, you got the peanuts, and you got peanut butter. Those are your 5. Peanuts, peanut butter, pretzels, caramel, chocolate. 5 in a Take 5. Not to be confused with the Dave Brubeck jazz standard Take 5, which is a song and not a candy bar at all. And it's in 5/4 time. That's why it's called Take 5. Question number 15. It's science. It's just pure science. This isn't even snow melting science. This is just knowing stuff science. Question number 15. What is the lowest layer of the Earth's atmosphere where nearly all weather conditions take place? What is the lowest layer of the Earth's atmosphere where nearly all weather conditions take place? I got 4 out of 16 in. I got 4 out of 16 correct. Currently listening to the Fathoms. The song is Frantic Antic. Frantic Antic by the Fathoms. That's what you just heard there. I'm going to give mark that one correct there. I think that's fine. Yes, most of you had this correct. I'm going to shut it down. 14 out of 16 in. And that answer is closed. And the answer, as many of you know, is the troposphere. The troposphere. That is where nearly all weather takes place. Yes. Question number 16 out of 19. I see it. The end. It is near. Question number 16. It's a video game question. Video games. They're very popular. The kids love them. Question number 16. Released in 2003, the video game Defense of the Ancients. The first one is a multiplayer online battle arena, a MOBA, a MOBA. It's a mod for a game in what other franchise? Is it Warcraft? Is it Heroes of Newerth? Is it League of Legends? Or is it StarCraft? Released in 2003, Defense of the Ancients is a multiplayer online battle arena mod for what other franchise? Is it Warcraft? Is it Heroes of Newerth? Is it League of Legends? Or is it StarCraft? Going once, going twice, going 3 times, 14 out of 16 in. That's about what I've been getting. So there you go. I'm going to stop this one. I'm going to throw it up. And the answer, folks, it's Warcraft. Warcraft. And how many of you knew that? About 57% of you. 57% correct. Warcraft. The other ones, they're games. I looked them up. They exist. They're not the right answer. Question number 17. Question number 17 is I'm going to call it a geography question. It's a nature and geography question. So I guess this actually counts as science also. The science of the earth, geography. Question number 17. Veld, also spelled Veld, is a type of wide open rural landscape located specifically on what continent? And I'll tell you this will be a continent on the planet Earth, where we live. Veld, also spelled Veld, is a type of wide open rural landscape located specifically on what continent? I have 13 out of 16 in. And I'm going to let this one sit for a little bit. What do I got? I got 4, 6, 7 out of 13 correct. Only a couple of points difference in speed. About two points different. All right, number 14. Team 14. I'm rooting for you. 5 seconds to go. Hey, did you know you can download the free TrivNow Trivia Night app for your phone at your phone's app store? And then you can follow me, Gentleman Jim, and you can set your notifications on your phone so that when I start, it sends a little message to your phone so you know, hey, this guy, that guy that we played that game the other night, he's going again. We want to do it again? You want to do it? You want to do it? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, there you go. Boom, you're in. Just saying. Free TrivNow Trivia Night app for your phone. The Veldt, that is located specifically in the southern part of Africa. That is why it has the partially Dutch-influenced Afrikaans spelling. It's in South Africa and Botswana, Eswatini, and a couple of other countries down there. Maybe Zambia? Maybe? But I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Botswana, Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is probably what I'm thinking. Check me on it. Go ahead. Look it up. I'm totally good being mostly correct but a little bit wrong. Totally fine. Question number, let's see. What do we got? I like all the comments. I like all the comments on Twitch, but I can never keep up with them because I don't have enough time between. Question number 18 is about corporate governance. It's about corporate governance by people who should not be in charge of corporate governance. Yeah, maybe you read about this person. Convicted felon Billy McFarland is best known as the head of what troubled company? Is it Enron? Is it Fire Media Inc.? Is it Theranos? Or is it WeWork? Convicted felon Billy McFarland is best known as the head of what troubled company? Is it Enron? Is it Fire Media Inc.? Is it Theranos? Or is it WeWork? What do I got? I got 14 out of 16 in. That's good from me. And what? 14 out of 16. 10 of you had this correct. Range of about 7 points on speed from the first to the last. First person in correct had about 7 points more than the person who came in last with it. So, yeah, Billy McFarland, maybe, just maybe, you might have seen Billy a couple of years ago on Netflix when it was all about the Fire Festival. Fire Festival put on by Fire Media Inc. Fire Festival down there in Bahamas, right? Bahamas? Yeah, that is who Billy McFarland is. Yeah, tens of millions of dollars stolen. Gave most of it back. Currently sitting in federal prison. All right, and question number 19, our final question. I'm going to turn this one over here. I got to change this so that because it's a photo. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to show you a photo, ask a question, answer the question. It's worth 20 points. You'll have a minute plus the speed. Okay. Question number 19. When Beyonce flashed this hand symbol during the 2013 Super Bowl halftime show, what organization did conspiracy theorists say she was endorsing? Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, I see what I did. I got to go through now and put all of these. That was just wrong. When Beyonce flashed that hand symbol, what organization did conspiracy theorists say she was endorsing? And for the record, what do we have? 13 out of 16 in. Many people correct. I got to go in and do some cleanup here because, Shy, I see what you did, and I'll score it as correct. Don't make me work that hard. Yes. What do we have? We got 14 in. We got 12 correct. Specifically, to Jay-Z, that means dynasty. Dynasty. It's a symbol that is used for Rockefeller Records and Rockaware. But conspiracy theorists, they absolutely said that Beyonce had gone Illuminati. The Illuminati. That is the organization they said that she was endorsing. The Illuminati. So yeah, there you go. But I don't buy it. I think it's probably more likely it was Dynasty. All right. I'm going to do this one more time. Folks, if you like what you saw, if you like what you played, if you like the idea of someone coming on and doing this 3 nights a week, I do this on Tuesdays, I do it on Wednesdays, and I do it on Fridays. I always follow Liquid Courage on Twitch. Sometimes I come on a little bit before they're done. Tonight I had some technical difficulties. But yeah, if you like it, that's the way you can show. If you're happy and you know it, throw some money in the bucket. There you go. If you would like to get in touch with me for a private event, that's how you do it. TriviaJim@gmail.com. I'll wear a button-down shirt. I'll get up all fancied up for you and your people. Yes, charity events. Yes, corporate events, team building exercises, things of that nature. There are other games that I also do. I do like a match game. That's a lot of fun. If you have a private group of, say, college friends or people who you're friends with who are couples, I do a really good like newlywed game sort of thing. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, different games. But yes, TriviaJim@gmail.com. If you would, please, I'm going to switch colors on you here and freak you out. Follow Trivia Hubbub on social media. I'm going to use that one. No, I'm going to use that one. Trivia Hubbub. Yeah, go ahead. Use that one. There, that's what I wanted. Trivia Hubbub on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. That's how you find out what I'm doing. But that's not what you want. What you want now, you want to know how a game worked out. So I want to show you how the game worked out. Here we go. Let's go to the leaderboard and see how we did at the end of the game. Bam! In first place. Oh, they held it! Duroc is back. Duroc is back, held first place. That is highly unusual. Jeffrey, just 3 points behind. 3 points behind. Duroc is back. No Better Social Distancing jumped up from 5th place to 3rd place. 314 points. Poker Rejects, a huge shot up the charts there. 311 points. 311. Amber is the color of their energy. Henry, strong second half. 276 points. Blacklight Attack. I feel like Blacklight Attack pretty close. Also went up. Shy. I don't know. Shy. 260 points. That is a strong play there. Team Brian, I think might add a rougher second half. 232 points. Trivia Han Style, 215. Stitch and Stacy. It is very nice to meet you, Stitch and Stacy. Ask My Balls, and bringing up the number 12 out of 12, I think. Oh, no, there are a couple of people. Sergeant Evil with 120 points, not making the top 12 on the board, and for some reason it's limited to top 12. I don't know what that is. Unicorner with Unicorner, Adrian, and Maddie. Maddie is over there. Melpan 3486, also down there after 13, but jumped out of the game. So there you go. Folks, I say thank you all very much. If you are playing on the TrivNow Trivia Night app, I am Gentleman Jim. Please give me a follow on TrivNow. And if you're watching on Twitch, please give me a follow on Twitch. What do we got? Yep, 57. Set your notifications on your mobile device. So Twitch or TrivNow, turn those on so that when I do start a game, that you see what's going on. You see that you get the word that I'm starting. Spread the word. It's a fun thing. Trivia Hubbub is once again where I am on Instagram. There you go. Trivia Hubbub. That's where I am on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. Trivia Hubbub. I just use my thumb. It's the thumb. Okay, folks. Yes. Thank you all very much. Hope to see you again. Thank you all for coming out and playing. And we end on this note. Trivia Hubbub. And here we go. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Just don't tell my family. Thank you. Have a good night.